Abuna for radio Zunjunka Modemo Fidi at Adom 106.3 FM. I pay any chiakas if you are doing what any of the Bremo Radity as before. Ye young croupon lay in 3 page of 4. I pay not Dom was on the Abbey video. I am not Dumo, not Dum. Michia, Miss of Pong and Metina Kunyamu. Bishop Poya, who's on the baby, we are on a day enmity and your dear. Not paying more watching. Let me say good morning to our viewers, those on Facebook. Good morning. Anyway, it depends on your geographical location. It can be good afternoon, can be good evening. We did the Quayson case. If you somebody a cobo no number whom meet here, we are 9 name or Adom Ahengua. You made you so, Ediama, myself penning, Bishop ya also. And then Roman software, Roman software, Roman software, Father Kwabena, answer. Father, you know. Mabuni Father Kwabena Kwanza Father yenye the son of the cross first yenye mean you being the Father, Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. When we map kaita mana me call Roman Catholic Primary School as a man casino. Because you be say commerce etana Father to know what you need one Father to do. Yeah, busa. Someone can say Roman Catholic Church history. Omakacho. Father too. Yeah, now a conphobia. Some magazine FNTA and also one thing. A tia share a fan. Father to go could be a conphobia. Oh, basori I know about Casse. When you say you have a Kozakran, another one Kozakran. Father too was a character, a nice man, a woman. I check as a match. I just almost one casino. As much as one team and a pay matching, come for matching. My opportunity, why not? Let me promote my village. May you and your back as a menka, a going to groom and I'm a menga. I mean, Jamie, watching. Watching me. You don't from watching. Wow. Facebook for your chamo. Three Musketeers. They are wonderful people. Asempa, Ina CJ, Ina Omahene, Kwabresante. They are wonderful people. Last year, me buy no Omo America or Fidi Super. You never be with me. To Amsterdam, so about gift manukure at the dang. But as you are not of fuel, mammy, that's a pioneer Israel. I'm for I mean, Casimia, Abatawakumaso, Deuteronomy chapter 4, the verse number 9, the Kind of Living Translation. But watch out with an exclamation sign. Be careful never to forget what you yourself have seen. Do not let these memories escape from your mind as long as you live, and be sure to pass them on to your children and grandchildren. Wow. Moses no to Israel for fun. Do not. Adabai, you ever try you made Jesus of Penia baby? What of Say and Bombay and Zanaba. Area Benny ready for him. Ye di a janum awuda. Now what you mean? Kwesiada any the grand finale. Cheshe brain already namuso ne papa uzuansa mode afa fidie so e de abreye. Ye wa amanoni nyina ne yetiem. Ene area be na de yemfa.
Medican Etiopina and Adokwa Omwo Domas Program Yame Asonje and Kamu Michia Roman for Mutiemi, Umutiemi, the family a Christian for near Didi for Muti in as Yame, Emma Sanchez, the Mamina, and Tomakuma so. Na emfa empun to be emfa mbo bibia brabo nti ende sena wo sha ase no I want us to discuss about how children should accept our fathers as a gift. Children say beti eja no matu say
achedie nyamede amaye
Sandra, ye enemy can say, nke bayanke quotation, yen found to one and say, John 3:16 is a sending
Obi Antroni dear.
And I answer and Chuya Fan Cho say, Senia, may ye janum draw ye, or dear barriers. Inti, or Grana Munya and do my or dear barriers. You who say, Omuya Chedie. Let's see our fathers as a gift. And then it is when we see our fathers as a gift, then Nyawoka and the pain. Say, Nyomuba Mayan, Jechon Mayan, yes, but Yakuma. Yeti Abobra. Inti Obia Honorable Fowl say, or you are a gift to him. You are a gift to him. Until Nyawobeka. Until we church now on also I pass it on.
That's right.
I passed on. The internet so big water and I will share 1 or 2. Now also feel say Yamia wa doing if you can out me the chair. Out me the chair. Gift can be passed on. Obi cry it me even talent that you have as a gift. People pass it on by training people. Others. Until we own them too. But only will be on 90 years, Nimuto, not was showing you are radio, you money yet. But because on you be 90 your co radios will be in short time now, what picky she be if you move. Until when we see our fathers as a gift, that is when we will cherish it and then also pass what they have given to us on to others. Internet pay say we oba now utia. You will say, ye janum a chedia yame, Jiwo Mama. They are gifts to us. And how do we hold them? Because gifts should be valued.
Gifts
we must
should be valued.
No matter how it is.
It is.
If somebody gives you a gift, you must value it.
And appreciate it.
And appreciate it. Thank you. You must appreciate that gift. And then the unfortunate thing is that some of us have not even acknowledged that our fathers are gifts to us. Some of us until now have not acknowledged that fathers are gifts to us. And so we want to emphasize on this week that fathers are gifts to us. Ejanum omuya chedia nyame de omamae omuya chedia.
Until we come to that point, you know.
We must acknowledge. Say say Father's Day now for and many people I spoke to, people don't even know, they have even forgotten the exact day for Father's Day. Even crying them see a day.
Unfortunately.
Even crying them say Father's Day a day.
I don't do a janum kuan so an akoko bibi oh yeah.
And say you sweet mother, you're too sweet father. You see, it's like mothers are sweet and fathers are bitter. So we have to change the narrative. It is when we accept that, we acknowledge that fathers are gift to us. First of all, if Obi in say Ubeka so na me papa say the same way as your mommy for you have yesterday making kind we say ne mommy we at the age of 4 ne papa na watete na, and so the father is a gift to him. People have that. So in as much as we have some weaknesses of fathers, you know, the same way we have some weaknesses, but it's making as if say we are overlooking at the father's more of father's weakness. We are not also weighing the two at the same time. So we pray that today, in as much as you are listening to me, I pray that God will put it on your heart that you see your father or anybody taking care of you, anybody who have play a role in your life as a father. When you say, "Oh yeah,
a father figure."
Yes, because no matter how I obeka nipa no, I ain't me anye bibi ama when and do your level of satisfaction. No? And that's our problem. Sometimes you ask people, why are you not in good terms with your father? Why are you not in good terms with your guardian? They will tell you, oh, no one yes see a mommy, no one yes see a mommy, no one yes see a mommy. But we should remember, when we see them as a gift to us, we appreciate anything they give us.
You see, my friend be Adrian Yom say we the responsibility of taking them through school and all that, building them mansion for them to live comfortable, giving them capital seed to trade or whatever. Say one yes and I say we jano in CP because ebia oko school not no compare the nam for 4 if you free na o shape fear wo free mo de bia be hu na nim na ye moody. It's like my father is not, doing what he ought to do. Ebi so na free papa no. Ebi an free papa no. And then say yakaka bebre. Situation bi wo ho a untumi command say enye senia abofra ne pe. Enye inti emorofra ne ntia say whatever it is your gift.
Yes, fathers are gifts.
Once you moje di fruit sign wo mudie. Your gift. Say your papa mu boni mu. Your gift.
See, me dem sheda ni be budie, but I see obi mfa nsa
benkum enchire
any papa fie. Why? Because no matter how it is, you have to appreciate what your father have. And your papa will be an when you saw. Na ujitu say na ne woken reverend say nkofo ana meka no comparison and so a play role ama amanfo bebre ene papa one omo guardian enya problem. Comparison na obi wo school no papa ambesra me da papa ambesra me nti obi papa ba school de bia ambesra no ambesra me nti we develop some hatred be na papa na yeah the amane papa say who say e bia na nipa na papa obesa no school de bia no papa okofia ne papa kra no ohun nani time you don't know the whole story.
That's right.
E bia na papa obesa no kra no or the father do that as a show, but ikumfia is a bully. Inti say mo obia wo de na won look at the positive side there wo papa ho, and you to appreciate that and see that as a gift. So one shene de bia na wo look down on what papa ya, you will see nothing in him. You will see nothing in him. Today you have the opportunity to change the narrative. And there you move bebre see papa no man see amayen. And there it is our time. Our fathers were not attending PTA, and you too, you are not attending PTA, yet you continue to blame your father. Our fathers were not paying school fees. Your father did not pay school fees. Your father was not able to take care of you, and so today you walk on the street for some time, and by the grace of God, God made you where you are today. You are also doing the same thing to your children. You don't think about where they sleep, where they are. And the narrative continues to be the same until we are able to change our attitude and our mindset, until we are able to acknowledge that you as a father, you are a gift, and you as a child, you have to appreciate the gift of your father. If not, we will still have the same narrative ongoing until we wait for another sweet father song to replace the sweet mother.
As a baby or no obzoka. Mr. Kasagu microphone.
If I yes, I said that can Proverbs 23 my as you say, children should hearken unto their fathers because they gave birth to them. They have given them life, and they shouldn't despise their mother when they are old. Yeah, na nkwalani bebre expectation omo very high. Oh, they want the fathers to live up to their expectations, but omo share situation ebi a father
no wom
and omo de a share omo so they be anya ejane betumi ayama omo na mum omo hwe ne omo nkasa omo adwene e kire omo se menyaya nanka meti sei menyaya nanka
meti sei asumashi papa
but as I say a mano etumi ho situation omo papa num anaza omo ajanum ewom ansa na omo de omo ho atoto ebinom yentumi live fathers ntumi live up to their expectation because ejane eni sa yin ahoden na obetumi ayesa de na ehimfa na okofefi want to be forced no nti a man entiase and they should be content with whatever they get from their fathers because even having life is a gift we jana wa mawo enkwano because nimu ena wo fi bae so that the other time na ye kwa na make kan wo me no discuss wo kan said there was this man who succeeded his brother or ni brother na wewu nanka was say or emani nuano so na bible no ekan but he spilled his sperms on the ground na erade ebufu ma okuno enti sa na se ebia wogya nso oye wa anka wonte asase so anka
wa mawiase
anka wa mawiase
eretina ejanum ye gift no
entina ejanum ye gift no enti for him giving you life or do a baby as inquired you have to appreciate him
ne meka so aka won say ye ka say janum gift no emaye no say eno so no kre asem na ye ka no na wo ye ja na wo tie a say won so wo value the gift anyame dia ma e ba anyame dia chew enti ye can obi da ne baso si ha father mo father waka say me ba no hu say me ma ya ade say me de ba wiase ma ya ade say o so hu say me ya chede ma no nanso say ne obi tumi chewade obi chew trousers na wo kwahye trouser hu say trouser no soma wa wo tumi de gu baby bi wa be 3 years kra na wo hwe so aya say wo kobo ho obi chew TV na say wo hwe na wo TV a wo nanim kra te sin ya obi de chewo na wotumi de TV sa TV na de chewo no wotumi kra to baby a won hwe so that is how we have to see gift if ye hu say yemba no they are gift to us we should value them so one value mba no as a gift to you omonso betumi the idea say omonso before say wo eja no so ye achede ma omo no on betumi di omonso achede no is not performing its role say a perform ya it be si nchen eno na dey sa wound or the ama awofo bebre no dey into to bebre aba efiefie no gift must be valued and cherished.
Exactly.
So if you see that your children are gifted, you say wumba eya chedia emawa, value them by giving them the best education, value them by catering for them, value them by being responsible towards their life. So one yes sir, na nkwala no say hu say me papa ya chedia ya me de ma me say omboa me wo masuku mu omboa me wo madwuma mu omboa me wo mehwe sopa mu na wontumi an sa de na nkwala no betumi yi wo twetwene esan say achede a nyame de ma omo no say wo ye eja no omo hu the value of that achede no in their life. I say obi any light, only generator, only any source of power in our command fridge. The fridge will be in the house in Kurani in Kitchen. I don't quite fridge because there's no power to make that fridge usable. Inti achede send it no say ya ma ye hu achede na ye wono esi ye hu achede no ne hu no value inti ja mo ya achede ma ye nkwala na mo nye responsible mo ma enime bia se mo ye se mo ntumi nya ni na se ne ndra ye kan na bia na nsa agogo e bia na hunam so ayembre but kakra obetumi aye
obi asem bia o kan wa e chiri madwen o see of course yes every responsible father needs to be appreciated. In other words, if you are not responsible, you are not supposed to be appreciated. Is that what we are talking about, the gift? It's an gift now. Yes, of course. Oh, you're responsible there. He needs to be appreciated. That's all you're responsible. You see, and I was thinking of absentee fathers. Fathers who are not available at home.
It's also a wound in the family.
Yes, it's a big bro. If the father is not available, he's absent at home. He's nowhere to be found. Na responsibility. How do we deal with such situations? And anything a man be wounded, no.
So, I know that will be many questions people be asking. Say, Father, me papa no, ono value me, ono no, me kofiokrana me hunu, me school fees kwa ontia, if you cry no mama miss me, who's mama miss kama mama di eduane, on show bia we light bill cry ontia, inti ye who sent to cry say ye value no as a gift. But ne can say me share say ye change. Ne di ya numinsem ahye John 3:16 ne ka say sene ye papa no msi do ye na ne santi odi ye ba wiase a yen form the basic foundation of the love for our fathers on the very fact that, as mommy have just said, on the very fact that ye jam no mo de ba wiase. On that foundation, so when you this our foundation to you will see those aspects of our fathers as weakness.
So regardless of the papa and now all ye and answer on you. First of all, see them as a gift. That is the basic foundation.
The basic foundation.
Now, who say a gift, you will appreciate it.
You will appreciate it. No matter how you will see some obi anywhere at least. Say papa one ma will be crown first of all. When we say obi was so papa and share me, but when we pana the photocopy of the father.
Of the father.
Resemblance. Resemblance is the exact photocopy of the father. But if you cry and papa one who be that alone, you have an image, a borrowed image.
Oh, you call it borrowed?
Yes. Let me put that. I'm saying borrowed because something that you have it because you own him as a father. You came from him. Me nkase yenim se bebre ekoswa me se bebre ekoswa yenim se na ejanum bi mu ma comment form but we want to appreciate them. Say no matter the narratives na nko for bebre there were some good fathers nso a omo ye adwuma.
That's right.
There were some fathers bi omo change narratives nkura ye bi mo wa ende ye ka sata me ka say eja bi mu adware ne mba. Ne yere ebia ne yere be kwa adwuma entem before him but ono be dware nkwala na ekosi nkwala no school ye pon so kwa kofo nkwala na ebia ne yere be ba late ye wajanum bi wo be kofie akoka aduane hye ye wajanum bi mo wa PTA meeting they be omo ne omo yere kwa na say there are some who are changing the narrative. There are few others too in the system that omo to say odogo bi enu abe. As you are talking, there are some few others omo say o ne wo kan there me. We janem ba no ewo ye kura so bi no abetra nkana ha na obo ne bra on kasa obi a ho no tia ye kasa you radio we chim kura fi ho. Indeed, these are the things I see ehwe nti ye hu say omo ya chede. First of all, acknowledge it as a gift. Then all other things in them, if God grants you, if you pray for God's grace on you, you will see them as weakness of man. You see them as their weakness. And weakness, when you see somebody's weakness, does not mean you reject the person. Because each one of us, all of us have weakness. Obia will seem to be a brabo. Inti say you who say I charge say na me kan say we be chew trouser. Na ne pan be chew trouser. We ko hwe na trouser no so. The first instance is that appreciate the gift. The second is that see that there's a trouser no small a weakness of the gift. And one case what they are called tailor ho. Na ya no tradition amount. Then it suits you. There are some instances where see who say ya charge ni who say your weakness we can appreciate and we will know how to deal with the matter. O papa no mensa na de bia na wabro. first of all, who say on them hokwana wa bruna wa togatema. If you don't see him as a gift to you, meanwhile, you should be the person to go and help him from that situation. When you do that for a long time, then on one who say you'll be able to correct that weakness of your father. Inti eja anepedie nyemeka to obi akoma so ne say mama yehu ye papa no as a gift to us. We should first of all acknowledge that they are gift to us. We should appreciate them and we should love them. Yes, I know. Yeah, do papa no ye ji o matum so mo ya chede maye no na eja no nso mo jatum se ye mba no e ya chede maye na ye nso na ye se ye hu achede se ade a gift no ye bo ho ban ache obi che wade nyame ache wade nyame ache wo mba ye kire obi e bom pae enum ndro se nyame be ma ne baba akopɛ ebi mu e kɔ ho hospitals every day se nyame be mba ba akopɛ wo nyame de achew sika na wonye bi emfanye the necessities are at least love them show concern ma mu say wonni bi mo say wo bɔ ho modern na nkwala nso hu sa na they will appreciate you and love you.
Ebusan for us no pay utie Adom 106.3 FM. Janom celebration baso kwesi dey ho nkomo na yedie ebi atwotro bebre aba Facebook so ebi said this is a good medicine for fathers ebi so entiase kura say you celebrate fathers omontiase na obi kura de obusa say na Jesus Christo oba no oba celebrate fathers na Ghana hide din na yenwen Ghana ho na ye fathers father.
Yeah, if we anyway depend on how the individual looking at it, say in a society, if all the in a family, a society, the basic foundation of every society is the family. Enti yenfan say if ye no akwala no ne papa entumi am bonuso entumi amanu the moral values amanu nyamesom anche say ukọ school ukọ to phone say da wa ukọ to bi sika da wa ukọ fo bi pensa we wia se papa no mentu an do mo mba no man fa sa moral we no ama a saa na nkwala no benyi omo no mba beye impenefo edi yeso omo no mba beye etitire di yeso a omo ya ade bi kura no omo nim sa ne omo ye no enye into bi obeka say why are we celebrating fathers, why are you talking about fathers and their responsibilities? I said nipa no on person ye start correction from our basic foundation. Into your irresponsible fathers are, we should correct it, because if you don't correct irresponsible fatherhood, it will go a long way to affect the society when these children of the irresponsible fathers take mantle. Because irresponsible father no waman kwala ne we say we eja utmi bo yirasun we eja ubetumi say won tia o school fees we eja woji pay a ubetumi say won ba fie. All these things children are watching. We eja o mba ya dia for eni hwe o modin nkasa o mo ho because mba no ebe ko ba ne fie. So that kind of mentality, if it's not corrected today, and we don't tell fathers that we have more to do and this is your duty to do, these children, we have a lot of streetism. We have a lot of children who grow up to become leaders. They are very intelligent, so you pass through the system and become a very good leader, even a president or anybody in the society. But morally, conscience is out of place. So
there's the need for us to address this issue.
There's a need for us to address it. But when we are able to correct the basic foundation of the society, that's the family, then it will go a long way to affect the society. Into people like say, "Sisiana ye camp papa ho asem no, e comedy en wo mind mu, yes anima no." You have taken it wrong.
Negative mentality.
Because we need to correct the basic foundation. If fathers are able to put into their children, we are Muslim ni, no the two bana dreamu say Islam say we are nipa do nyanku nipa hwehwe nyanku nipa, see the need of your fellow Muslim,
yeah.
or see the need of a fellow human being. We are Christian here, yeah, the sa in church and the papa or pastor or many fathers don't even take their children to church.
They go and leave them.
They go and leave them, or they don't even go at all. They don't even care whether the children go to church or not. And these things will continue to have a long way to affect the society. Affect the society, because when children will grow up without knowing God, without having any moral conscience, and whatever they will do, they may be intelligent. Intelligence has nothing to do with virtue. Sometimes somebody will be very, very, very intelligent, but even though they say that knowledge is virtue, but sometimes we see that some people will have very high intellectual capacity, but conscience and moral uprightness, they are very far from the good. And see, I shall say, Mama, a Janmaya responsible. They should train them well. It will affect the society. Because a time will come that Obia to me, I and obey because when you good foundation from the house. Why are we talking about fathers? We are wasting my time talking about fathers. We have to talk about the society and all that. No, we want to correct the basic foundation of the society.
Independent society. And then say dipana say apro atitia. What kind of society are we building?
Yes. Until we have to correct the basic foundation.
We have to.
The basic foundation is the father, the mother, and the children.
We must address it, and we will continue to address it. And Fahuni the old dream. What I say? And Fahuni the old dream say, well, Mammy, call Facebook now. Fakam.
Na a father, a Casano. He did mention, say, a Janum. And take up their responsibilities, thinking, say, and Kualano, Ombeko, Omunanum, Eho. A cultural, a Yibia, Yafa to Yahoso. Entina Marco Banessa, between Nana, my dream, say, Ninta Amanako Banessa, say, almost share on Wafa for them, and I say, Omo, whom Wafa for them, say, Omo Omodia, than Omankasa Omumano. Because then I mamma ebinum etino say
I know you to tell memory
but still a woman I went to now my neglecting colano.
You
then we correct this and then they take up responsibility. Not just say almost I know yet and cast a man share or fast, but send a Bible no cry air can 1 Timothy 5 or be to me and share fear. He's more than an unbeliever. So, until you say, why we show fear? Now we have fear and son, aqua bonting. Son, me patre. Janum to me show fear ye. Providing my own man. A big car, lay at Yakoma of us for. And we'll be about to me.
Oh, God. I hope, our Umomutier. Oh, I said always the listeners are the best judges. Yanka say for me, many Japan say yedi a janum esiwo. The pen abesin kone this week
very, very important.
We have been very consistent with our approach. Say we are not condemning anybody.
Not at all.
We are trying to look at it in a very open way where you both say a janum samna ye council a woman at the mame fwabum woman at the kwalabum woman at the society abum, because it cannot be treated as a single issue.
That's right.
Who can januma sama let's say januma are responsible. It go a long way to affect the society, even the church.
Oh yes. Na say a gentleman you go as already them one. Ni pass money
a long way to affect everybody in the society. In the man will be an agent say we don't need to talk about the fathers. Some fathers are the no, we cannot continue to live like that. We must address this issue, since this issue will have impact on the society.
That's right.
And then I can say we na one show back na obane tisia bontin so. Na obey street child, not start so smoky, or start say or take hard drugs, not or trisican, a child will be okromua, and so far it true koye and robbery. At a long way, no, one action be a jabian to main take a quite long way you couldn't pa I bet a beco prison or mine so sanko bonka na your manager animal prison money a long way in us or bottom so cry na psychiatric for it has a long way implication. So what the same thing na eja one ma akwala no so with me ahwa akwala no bi eja mbim tua akwala school fees but they don't they are not interested in the moral of the child
and only absenteeism no because the father is not there because we are the source and the sustainer. We are the sustainers of the family. If the family will be good, will be profitable for the society, the father must be always available. He must be always, because a father be you are a role model to your children. She said, "Me baby, there be a catcher any mommy." I say, I want to be like my father. I like everything about my father. Make a question myself. Inti opeso dress it say me perfume me use and one opeso use. Say opeso yeni bibi as say me. You know. You see, we must understand. Say ya wakano. Ye gift. Ye gift to my mano. Inti gift dear. Gift be owa. Ya rapu. There are always a wrapping paper, but you must take the wrapping paper before you get to the right gift now. The amount no. Into wrapping paper no na you be yeah wow ya yentu mi wow no. What one tears no one white paper no so free who gift na a shape paper no no. Father.
Yes. And I pay I think it's we are casa for home ye kakra na ye say a tea for me tea and a mom beti chire nunso ombe for mwaba. And I like the reactions on Facebook when people bring their views or more mitre or my dream good. It all stir up certain things in us. Now we say, okay, we have a lot of role to play.
But quickly, me for announcement we in Femona into us. And I mean, chia a program manager, Ura Joshua Tigo, and Ramishia, or Namin Cross when a program manager. And I pay Mammy whom, we no one come more. We were wrapping paper. Condolences to ACP Oduro Ameni and Osie Nemame ACP Ameni Sie Nemame Oba Penny Janet Achebia Akufu Ewo in someone this weekend Osie Nemame Evangelist Morgan also from Morgan and also na yeni baso kuma say hello's pack momian enso obi dina with a happy glorious birthday to K Ofori, chief executive of K Ofori Enterprise. Opening baby bia will be a yamawo awodapa sronkokura obi say oma ne papa awodapa ne papa di 82 years. One funny papa diamba, unfortunately. Funny papa diamba. And papa I am for with diamba. I would have this is coming from Facebook. So so far so good. Baby I yet with ye de Jumedi baby ye na ye jemwama ye morning show for no na omo atoa so na what you mean na papa no ejanum asem na ye ka kwasiada idua the grand finale especially mo ejanum bi ahwemo aye enoma esombo edi amamo monkai wom a little token will appreciate all what they have done for you into so perfume be no akoto dia my papa na my kind we there is very important or try I send it to me kind Professor Nelson Boatin Frimpong or end of in the Netherlands. Good morning. Choosing Joseph as a surrogate father to Jesus on earth shows how fatherhood is important to children. Apart from announcing the birth to Mary, all other info were revealed to Joseph's fathers. Wake up. Fathers, wake up.
That's a very great thing. Thank you. I think the prof have been listening to us every time.
Yes. He's a regular listener.
Yes, may God bless you, and then we acknowledge your input every time. May God bless you.
Abba Akunu said on my father was the best of all fathers. Only father is the best father. Maybe say the father do not TBI, he was the best.
Yes.
He was the best. My father na okaso obebumia Isu no ye kwafum ukura that year so the twemi mum you know I know the twa baby fufro o tun fe twa me da my best father.
I would like to say one or two words.
Okay, but before you do that, me pacho who person who your voice note e de brain e bo ha no ma fa pen natural sa no me fa pen 050 915 1010. Let me take it again. 050 9151010. But more than na your voice note TTT and Fabra na yembo emma. Father na person conclude.
And pay Miss person mitia honorable as it was adiato ni ya yamiato safre no na endra me ko share ni din yami emma no akomatoyem na me echinanso ye me maame ba ko pe Mother Teresa o kwa so abaka say Charles Luanga ni birthday echina inte echina ye di birthday ni din me bompa say 75 years nyame enhira enkoso enhira no mana pomodin na mechia Mashalan for ni Senteza for ni Roman for also for my classmates and all those that especially the SMA fathers, the SMA missionary fathers, I really greet them, and they should continue to do the good work.
Yeah, that's it. Well, me sorry, na makorma Michia, Elder Donko of Hebron Prayer Camp. Elder, good morning, Michia. Apostle Ernest Adeti of Elkanah Ministries in Tema. After Michia, me so for Pong, the Archbishop Dr. Quayson Saribediako. Papa, and there, Yebishia, Yamishramu. Bye bye.